everybody, it's Sabre. Welcome back to another Guild Wars 2 video. We're sticking in the beta section of the game and practicing and researching some of the new weapons that are going to be available for the classes. And today we're going to be going over the Thief. Now the Thief is getting axes on the primary side only. This is kind of rough because the Thief only has two options for the secondary. That's the dagger and pistol. Anet is suggesting in giving a dagger type build. We're going to try doing a pistol build, and we'll see if we could do it any better than they can. Alright? So let's dive into the game, shall we, and see how we can do it. Once again, the media is right over there, twitch.tv/SabreWolfGaming, 2M's in Gaming, where I'm actually streaming this live right now and showing the behind the scenes of how mad I get to these damn things. But the cut down versions are available on youtube.com/SabreWolf18, where all my Guild Wars 2 videos are still available back in the day and current. So with that out of the way, let's dive into the game, shall we? Once again, we're going over a Thief. Now again, don't focus on what the armor specs are like that. It's just a basic armor set, and I just want my character to look good while I do it. So again, we're going over a axe pistol combo, because again, we only have two combos available: axe pistol or axe dagger. Axe dagger, the problem I have with that is that the 5 skill, you have to be at very close range to already use it. Well, the pistol is all the same exact range as the axe, 900. And one theme I'm even seeing with all these new weapons and stuff is that everything seems to be long range, except for the staff or the warrior, which I tried looking at and haven't really figured out a way to do it that I already do with the daggers, with the physical attacks. I really don't know any other way to go about that one. Might not do the warrior build, just letting you know right now. But we are going to focus on the Thief today, and once again, we do have axes. Now, axes, you throw out kind of a spinning axe, and it kind of sits there waiting for you for like about a few seconds, apparently 10 seconds, and it damages the target that it's near. And you kind of keep throwing these axes out, and they keep spinning in place as you go. And then you also have your 2 skill, which throws 3 axes out there, and they do poison instead of the bleeding, so we have stacking conditions. And then your 3 skill changes depending on what your weapons are. Now I'm going to switch over to the dagger real quick, and for some reason it's not switching. Oh, because I'm not selected on the screen. That's why. For the dagger, you teleport behind your target, grabbing the spinning axes to you, and returning axes afflict torment, and enemies struck by the axes will be immobilized. The problem I have with this is that you teleport behind your target. So that means if your target moves further back out of the axes, you teleport behind the target, then the axes pull to you, and they get hit with the axes. That is a very specific circumstances to actually have those axes hit your target. Versus the pistol, spinning axes spin, you pull the axes spin, pull them to the target, and the axes deal increased damage, along with immobilizing. That I like more. It keeps you at the 900 range. You're pulling axes almost guaranteed to hit the target, and you go from there. And then you can focus on trying to keep your target in those axes as they're spinning and doing damage. This build specifically, I'm going to say this right now, the look of it and the feel of it is like Zaya from League of Legends. Throwing those feathers out there and hitting your skill to bring those feathers back into you as you're throwing them out there. This has that vibe all over the place on this. And then your last 2 pistols, again, 900 range. We have Daze and we have the Blind. It's just extra damage of hitting out there. I do wish that the rapid pistol ability was maybe on 4 or 5. It's not. It's on the 3 for the double pistol dual wielding, which is the 3 skill. But that's what you get. Okay. We're also going to use Withdraw, which is the dash and dodge and heal and get rid of conditions to get out of the way. We have some Venom skills available because we're focusing on immobilizing your target. We're going to use a Signet to increase our base movement speed to a 25%. I like it because you just get to move around more. Plus, we do have something that helps us get some initiative back. And then we're going to use the Shadow Meld, which is a Deadeye ability against stealth, because that's going to give us a crippling ability and increase damage on the stealth attack. and also deals with the malice portion too. So we're increasing malice damage as well. So in this, we're using critical strikes, shadow arts, and Deadeye. For critical strikes, we're doing a 2-3-2. Again, we're focusing on the signets, granting a little bit of initiative when we use it in case we get into trouble. Basically, we're going to apply some conditions to target vulnerability, specifically blindness and weakness. And we're going to lose our ability to speed up, but we're going to get 2 initiative just to try to get the attacks going out there more. We are going to have piercing attacks with our pistol damage. They do have reduced damage on the pistols, but piercing. But everything else is piercing. We're trying to get through multiple targets. You could change this into maybe practice tolerance for more ferocity, I guess. Stealth attacks and inflict vulnerability and grant free. You know what? We're going to switch to that. Sundering Shade. We're going because we are using stealth attacks because we're using that elite skills. I'm actually going to change it on the fly to 1. Because we want that vulnerability on top of the damage that we're going to be doing. So we're going to switch to that. We're not going to care about increased attack, but we do have a gain bonus critical chance when stealthed. And that means your next attack is going to do 100% critical damage because we are stealthing constantly due to the Deadeye elite skill ability. Shadows, because we are stealthing a lot, we are going to get the remove conditions when we enter stealth. We're also going to get gain initiative when you enter and exit stealth, which is 3 of them. And then we are having a couple of venom skills. We are going to select the venom to increase that. It is stifling life when you strike foes, and it's actually going to add extra attacks with poison. The spider venom on top of that. We are using Devour Venom and Ice Drake Venom because, again, these axes are spinning in place. When you're throwing them out there, you want them to be chilled. You want them to be mobilized. You want your target sitting in the axes. And when that 3 skill ability, when you do the pistol offhand, spins those axes to your target, which immobilizes in place, you're going to keep mobilizing, venom mobilizing. You want to keep that foe in that space so you can maximize the amount of damage that your axes are spinning in place, dealing that cunning. Where is it? Oh man, there's so many of them. It's like off the screen. This should actually mouse click this because they got so much stuff on the screen here. But you should be. Can I do it? No, it's too many things on the screen still. But when they're spinning in place, they're still doing more damage and stuff, and adding malice and vulnerability, because there's all that vulnerability being added in now. So that's really, really good in compounding there. And of course, we're getting super speed when we stealthing and out of stealth, because that's where we're doing this skill. Now, we could change out the healing skill to hide in the shadows, which gives us another way of stealthing, but it's on a 30-second cooldown. I kind of like the dodging because I like to try to get away from my targets as much as possible, and being able to heal that way and get rid of the conditions too. I kind of just want to get out of there quick. And stealthing doesn't really exactly always help when they're dropping AoE bombs on you because you're still there, essentially. Then we're having our malice, which again, a malice helps increase with critical strikes and like that. And since we're doing a lot of stealthing attacks like that, we're going to generate more malice. It does not say what the extra malice effect is for the axe on a stealth attack. It's not giving it to me. Unfortunately, it doesn't specify that one on the wiki yet. So there is a specific add-on bonus that you get. Like, for instance, if it's a rifle, it's a bonus 10% damage per stack. If it's a sword, you gain 10 endurance per stack. So it doesn't tell me what the benefit is you get back from the stacking that you get from it. But it will do an added effect from the malice. So we can only guess what it's going to be. It could be an extra 10% bonus in damage per hit. And if the axe is spinning in place, that's a lot of damage for that. Renewing Gaze triggers. This trait restores a portion of your recharge time needed for healing, utility, and elite skills. Since all your skills are kind of long cooldowns, 45, 36, 40, and your healing skills are 18. Whenever you defeat a target that you marked, this when the recharge occurs. So every time you kill a target, you're going to get 20% return recharge on those abilities. And we're going to increase those malice stacks to a max of 7 instead of 5. It's going to be 7. And when reaching that, restore initiative when you kill it. So instead of getting 5 initiative, you're getting 7 initiatives. So you're getting all your bar back. So you keep using your abilities out more and more and more because you get the initiative back. You really reach maximum stacks, you get a whole bunch of boons, and you get that initiative back as well. So you can constantly, keep the pressure up on those attacks. All right. Well, that is the build for you all. This is the Thief X primary. Once again, there's not really much to choose from. You have dagger or pistol secondary. I actually prefer the pistol. Anet suggests a dagger. What do you think? All right. That's what I want to hear from you all and what you want to think, which is better to you. Once again, I am Sabre Wolf. I hope you enjoy all these videos about the beta and weapons as I break down some of the content and try to give you a sense of builds that would be placed. Again, since this is beta, all this could change and who knows what will happen after that. I'm Sabre Wolf. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.